Okay. So I think we should start this post-game show with a little breathing exercise. Okay. We're all a bit
A
pumped up.
little?
The adrenaline's going. So through the nostrils, out of the mouth. Okay. Let's all breathe together. All right. What? Oh my God. Cole Caufield, overtime winner, first goal in the NHL. Can you draw it up any better than that? I mean, come on.
Just insane. I tweeted it about 2 minutes before overtime started, and I said, can you imagine if Cole scores his first NHL goal in overtime and eliminates the Ottawa Senators officially from the playoff race, and boom, 4 minutes later. I'm on a roll this weekend. I'm just going to put it out there.
Nostradamus we have over here. My God, this is beautiful. And what a game in general, too. Like, the boys came up busting, like, 2 games in a row, and we're playing like that. That's super encouraging in the long run. Like, you're looking at the playoffs here. We need this kind of energy going in, and we're going to have some big players coming back, hopefully, from injury. But this is so encouraging. I loved it. Loved it.
It's positive to see that even with key pieces that are missing, as we were talking in the pregame show, that the boys are still able to show character and come back 2 games straight from a few goals. Like, it was 4 goals yesterday. Today, another 3 goals. Well, 2 goals if you want to make it official, but 3 with overtime. So just amazing to watch. And it's been a month since we were able to string 2 goals to 2 wins together.
Yeah.
A month.
No, this is huge. This is massive win, because not only do you eliminate the Sens, which is always just an added pleasure,
a beauty.
Right? Like, you get the satisfaction of go play golf. But no,
they can't. Locked down in Ontario.
That's true. No, it's what a beautiful game. Like, obviously, you go down 2 goals. It's never fun, but nonetheless, we stayed in the game, right? We didn't die. We didn't roll over and die. We kept fighting, and, like, honestly, we dominated the whole thing. They got a couple lucky shots in. Like, you got to give it to Stützle and Chabot. They got some nice wristers, but we kept coming. Like, nothing stopped us, and we got the result in the end. Beautiful win.
I'm extremely happy for Caden Primo as well, who basically gets his first win of the season. So huge for Caden. Let's not forget him in all of this. So just an overall team effort, team win. Tyler Toffoli with 27 goals. Insane. Can you imagine if we don't have Tyler Toffoli and Josh Anderson this season?
I'd rather not imagine that.
I'd rather not know, but I mean, it's a sad story, but I mean, like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Just insane.
Oh no, those additions are paying dividends over and over again. But man, like, you touched on Primo, what a game he had. Like, he stopped 2 breakaway shots from big
early on too.
Yeah. So just overall, like, he couldn't do anything on both of the goals. Like, those were just insane shots, but he kept us in the game. He was so hot tonight. And obviously, we got to touch on the beautiful man, Jeff Petrie, goal and an assist. Oh my God, this guy went nuts tonight.
Jeff is playing. He's playing a lot like what he did when Weber was injured last season, when he just decided to take over this team and play beautifully, like the beautiful man he is. Insane to watch. Really happy that he stepped up. And I mean, is it the stash that's giving us luck? Can we talk about the stash?
I don't know. I'm liking it. Obviously, it's working for him. So if every guy in the locker room could just start growing a stash, maybe we could go far in the playoffs. I don't know. just sucking off of Matthews' energy, I guess, because he got 2 goals tonight too. But we're not talking about the Leafs here. We got a good game to talk about. And oh man, Jeff Petrie, insane tonight on both ends. Like, obviously, it's easy to focus on his beautiful goal and his beautiful assist, but his beautiful defensive plays too were just insane tonight. He was just all beautiful. Over the place. Oh, beautiful, man.
I want to see how Derek's reacting right now as well, because he always flips out when Jeff gets on the board. So
That's
Derek,
right.
if you want to send us an image for us to upload of your face right now, that'd be great. Aside from that, I'm just gonna re-show it because it's just beautiful to watch. Like, just look at the kid.
Can watch
Just
it
look
over
at
and
him.
over again.
Oh, beautiful.
Gets me so
And
riled up.
I believe Chantal Maccabi, who said that, actually Jeff Petrie said that the boys, as soon as Cole Caufield went back into the locker room, the boys gave him the silent treatment. As soon as he went to his locker, nobody said one word, and then after they all started laughing, so they basically pulled the price on him from a few years ago.
Yeah, I remember that clip from 24CH. That's hilarious. But no, Jeff Petrie,
they pulled the same thing.
Yeah, Petrie grabbed the puck right away. Like the leader that he is, it's just an unbelievable moment for him. Like, overtime winner in his for his first NHL goal. Like, the only thing missing there is fans, right? If there were fans in the building, forget about it. Like, he's getting a standing ovation for like 20 minutes. It's insane.
That's exactly what I tweeted too. Can you imagine if the Bell Center is packed tonight?
Oh, man.
I can just refer. I guess one thing to compare it to would be Ryan Paling's first night of 3 goals and a shootout win. So imagine this kid's first goal. Oh my! I can't even. I'd be flipping out myself, trying to contain my excitement. So
I'm there out. I need CPR or something because wow, you can't draw it up better than that. That was just perfect. So
yeah, no other word.
What a night! It's a good night to be a Habs fan, but it didn't start off great for us, though, like we have to admit, like 2-0 and some questionable calls by the refs. I don't know if you want to touch on that.
I'm going to be completely honest. I missed half the game. So a little bit on the men's here, but I mean, as soon as I caught up with Petrie's goal and a bit before that. So I saw questionable calls as well. So I mean, I guess it's kind of a regular thing for us now. Just everything's questionable, especially that goal that was called back. What's your take on the callback goal?
No, it's unfortunate. We're getting used to it, but fire it up in the comments. Tell us what your thoughts were on the goal and the too many men penalty, because that one bothered me. The too many men penalty really bothered me because we had so much momentum, and then off of nothing, they're going for a lineup change, right? KK is going on the ice and he doesn't even have the puck. Chirot has the puck, right? So what's the call here? That was ridiculous, and it kind of cut off our momentum. But to touch on the goal, the Suzuki goal, like, okay, Perry's going towards the net, right? But Zub is backing up. So like, what can Perry do to avoid Gustafsson? Like, of course he's going to go in because Zub is backing up into him. So it's just a weird situation that again shows the flaws with the goalie interference rule. Like, this offseason, that is the NHL's #1 priority. Fix the damn rule. It's not clear. Like Gally said like a couple of weeks ago when his goal got disallowed, teams get sent videos before the season to get an idea. Okay, this is what goal interference is. This is not goal interference. So like, they know the difference. They know what to do. But now the lines are blurred. They don't know what is and what isn't. So the NHL really needs to look at it. It was a tight call, sure. Perry did hit the goalie, but like, you got to take into consideration Zub backing up into him. That plays a huge factor.
Definitely. And I mean, I know it's not a huge comparison to make, but let's compare the goal that was basically taken back from us earlier against the season in Ottawa when when Gallagher bumped into their goalie and he had about 75 minutes to reset and they called that off. So for me, it's the inconsistencies that are just pissing me off. Of just pick one. Even journalists and people around the league are saying like, well, 50-50, what's it going to be? I don't know.
Let's say it's a toss-up.
It changes the momentum and it changes everything. So it absolutely needs to be reviewed. No questions asked.
For sure. Every time it's a toss-up. Every time there's goaltender interference, you're like, okay, this could go either way. Like you never know what the refs are going to call this time, which is really sad because it's just slowing down our game. It's taking a part of it. Obviously, Toffoli, thank God, got one in the power play to bring it back 2-2. But man, like there's something that's got to be done about that rule to really like put it in black and gray and black and white, sorry, and not have that gray, not have that gray zone that's screwing so many teams over. Like, we're not the only team getting screwed over by that call, unfortunately. We've just been screwed over too many times, but like it's all around the league. It's crazy. That rule, it's just so soft and it's flimsy. I don't know. It's not good.
Speaking of calming down, we have our very own Drew Deeks. Everybody's been asking in the chat. How's it going, buddy?
Guys, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, you're good.
I missed the end of the game. What happened? Who scored?
Some dude named Cole Caufield.
Oh my gosh! I can't. Okay, I let it out.
Did you PVR it?
I didn't, but I watched when you just showed the replay, and that was the first time I saw the goal was on Habs Tonight. So
there you go.
I gotta say, that was pretty dope. Unreal, guys.
The one night that you're working.
Yeah.
The one night. You know what? No, you guys deserve all the credit right now. You guys jumped on here. It was a tough night to get a broadcast together. So just seriously, hats off to the Habs Tonight team. These guys went out of their way to be on the show right now. So kudos to you guys. I want to thank you both for that.
Yeah, our pleasure. Everybody was asking for one, so got to make it happen for the fans, right?
You got it. I mean, I can't believe it happened. Like, oh my God. Now I can just shut up. Dale Weiss can leave me alone. Derek Weiss can leave me alone. You can all leave me alone. I got excited. It's over. It's done. And that's it, man.
Just absolutely insane. I can't wait till you watch it, like replays and watch the whole game again tomorrow. You're going to flip out.
Well, I was listening on the radio, but I mean, obviously not the same. So I got like 40 texts and no, it was, we both called it, Nick. We both called it.
Yeah, we did. And I called Petrie this morning too. So at least one of my predictions came true.
The beautiful man coming up clutch. Yeah, let's celebrate tonight, folks. Let's be serious. This is a special night for all of us. Let's go.
Oh, Drew, you never cease to amaze me.
I love you people with my whole heart and soul. So that's all I got to say.
Well, we share a mutual feeling for you.
No, I'm telling you guys, seriously. Yeah, hearts out to you guys for doing this. It's huge. So the Habs Tonight team loves every one of you guys watching. So got to enjoy the moment, man. It's been a tough year, as we know. So these moments we'll take as a gift. So.
Oh, definitely. Not taking them for granted. That's for sure. It's amazing to watch. And I guess we called it this morning too, of we built off character and we strung 2 wins in a row. How do you feel about that one?
2 wins in a row, right? So
first time in a month.
Man. First time in a month. I called Perry and Cole as my goal scorers tonight. One of them was correct. So I'll take that.
Yeah, the other one disallowed a goal. So, I mean, you kind of had it there.
You know what? Like, what a bunch of resilient dudes, man. We got all of our big-time guys out of the lineup right now, and they string together these 2 wins. Look out, Toronto. Look out, Winnipeg. You know what?
Winnipeg, we're closing them on them. We're 4 points away now?
We should be now 2 points back, I think.
Yeah, 2.
So just a massive, massive character, freaking couple of wins. 2 wins in a row. It's just massive. So, but anyway, I'm going to let you guys carry it the rest of the way.
Sounds good, buddy. Yeah. Thanks for calling in.
Thanks for having me, guys. Love you. It was great to celebrate even just for a few seconds with you. Cole Caufield! Let's go! Let's go!
Have a good night, buddy.
Love y'all.
Take care, Drew.
What a guy.
Legend. I think I want to touch on something here because we have to give an honorable assist to Dominique Ducharme on tonight's OT winner because he had the brains. He had the brains to throw in Caufield into that. I wasn't sure if he was going to do it. wasn't sure if he was going to do it. Like, this is only his third, fourth game in the NHL, and you throw him in the overtime already. But he did it, and it worked. So, honorable assist to Annik and Shayne tonight. He gets the 4th star of the game. But speaking of, who are your 3 stars of the game?
Oh, obviously, well, you know what? I kind of want to feel like I'm giving a 2nd star to Toffoli. I'm giving a 3rd to Josh Anderson because he played a hell of a game.
That's true.
And I'm just going to do the Montreal thing and give my 1st star to Cole because overtime hero, and why the hell not? No reason whatsoever. What about you?
Couldn't have said it better. Obviously, Cole, and the goal aside, he played a great game. Like, he was everywhere, and he was getting shots on net. He was active with the puck. He's so fast. Like, that's one aspect that we don't talk about enough, is that this guy's fast.
His speed is insane.
He's got a lot of speed, right? So Cole had an amazing game. Obviously, he gets the 1st star. I'm going to give the 2nd star to the beautiful man, though. Jeff Petrie played out of his mind tonight. Out of his mind. He was insane. So definitely gets the 2nd star. Goal and an assist. And obviously, Tyler Toffoli, again, goal and an assist. He got the equalizer, so he's my 3rd star of the night. But honorable mention to Annik and Shayne, and another honorable mention to Caden Primo. Again, crazy game from him. Really,
Evans too.
Jake Evans. This guy solidified his spot. Yeah,
this kid does not get enough credit, and I don't understand why we keep taking him out of the lineup. He is insane on the PK, and he's just insane regardless. This is his 1st full season?
Mm-hmm. That's
insane. I love this kid.
Yeah,
Thank you for being on the team, buddy.
The potential coming off of him is nuts, and the same thing from Primo. Like, it's so encouraging because he's our future goalie. But like, whether you like it or not, when Price is gone, it's Primo. Like, our future is in his hands, and he's gonna carry us. Like, I can see it. He's been nuts in Laval, teared it up tonight, but nuts. James. Yes,
Thank you, James, for the donation. Thank you to everybody last night, too, who decided to donate a bunch of money to Crushing Cans. It's going to go to donations and charities very soon. So thank you guys for all the support for that. We truly appreciate it. Amazing. What else did I want to touch base on? Chariot and Romanov.
Ooh,
I like that line.
Romanov.
First fight.
Oh man. Got me riled up. He didn't actually put down the gloves though. He fought with his gloves, so that was a bit of a funny moment. But then after that, he did drop the gloves. But no, I think he needs a few lessons, a few fighting lessons to really be able to go like Edmonton's level or something. But no, that was awesome. Clean hit, great hit on Josh Norris, and Norris didn't like it, so Romanov gave it to him to couple of rights. But
you're so hyped tonight. I love it.
I'm the adrenaline is through the roof right now. So like it's as
how are we supposed to sleep?
That's the thing. I feel like I just did cocaine. I've never done cocaine in my life. I just feel like I've done cocaine. It's crazy. It's crazy. But
oh god,
we have to talk about Evans again, because this guy, like you said, does not get enough recognition. He 100% solidified his spot in the lineup. There's no doubt about it. Like, you cannot take him out now. You can't.
No.
On the PK, he's so good on the PK, and just in general, right? 5-on-5, driving the zone. Just his zone entries are amazing to look at, and then his mind, like his hockey IQ, is nuts. He's making plays left and right, and I remember I went to a Florida game against the Florida Panthers. I was in Florida, and we lost that game, but we only scored one goal, and that was Mr. Jake Evans. Sniped it, top titty. It was beautiful, and I got to see him play live, and I can tell you, this guy is going to be insane for the future. Big part of the team. He was like a 7th round draft pick or something like that. It's craziness.
It's insane, yeah.
And I love his leadership qualities in him too. Like, I could see him take Caufield under his wing a little And you know, when he played for Notre Dame, he was also the captain there. So
Yeah.
the future for Evan,
Great leader.
Amazing. I'm so excited.
Great leader. Yeah, I watched him a few times when he was playing with Notre Dame, and I said it from the start. I'm like, this kid is going to be a beast later on. Give him a few years. No problem with having him in the lineup. Just touching base again here on Ducharme sending Caufield in overtime. I was a bit skeptical on what he was going to do because in the third, Caufield didn't play a lot.
No,
he was sitting down for a good part of the period. So I told myself, I'm like, is he going to just keep him on the bench and not risk it? Or is he just going to say, fuck it and put him on? So I'm happy he went with his gut because clearly the kid has speed and that's what we need right now in overtime. Just put him on the ice, let him do his thing.
Exactly. Like Caufield thrives when he has space, right? So a 3-on-3 situation is perfect for him. It's made for him, right? So he has all the space he needs. And I mean, a beautiful feed from the beautiful man. What more could you ask for? But like, this is the situation you have to put him in. And I understand being hesitant, putting him in the third in such a tight game. I get it, right? He's still a rookie. He barely played the 5 games in the NHL, but like, I'm thrilled.
Such
that
talent.
Ducharme trusted him in the overtime, and that's going to boost his confidence through the roof. Like it's gonna do wonders for him. So I'm really happy that he put him on the overtime. That's awesome. Yes, power of the mustache. I agree.
Another line that was solid tonight was Stahl, Frolik, and Perry. They called it the old guys line. I saw that a few times on Twitter tonight, and I was like, you know what? That's pretty right. But that could be a poison line when it comes to the playoffs.
That's true. And I got to give a shout out to Michael Frolik, who was like, I don't know, he was rejuvenated tonight. I feel like he had so much energy.
2 games.
That's true. Last game too, he played amazing. But tonight, I mean, he popped off of the screen for me. Like, he was going in the boards, hitting people, creating chances. He had a few shots. I really liked what he did. But you know, that line, all 3 guys have won a Stanley Cup. Like, that's a great line to have on your team, no matter the circumstances. Obviously, now we have a few injuries, so I don't know what we're gonna do when, you know, Tatar, Byron, Drouin comes back. But
Gallagher.
For the time being, obviously Galley, but he's gonna further down the road for Galley. We don't want to rush him, but for now, this is amazing. I love to see this.
We have some great problems ahead. Let's put it that way.
That's it. Problems you want to have.
Yeah. But I'm not in a position of messing with those lines and trying to figure out who's going to go where and what's going to be what, because it's as good of a problem as it is. It's going to be a shit show.
For sure.
Not to sugarcoat it. And just to please some fans even more, the Oilers are up 2-0 versus Flames right now. So just early in the first, but still, this could be a big plus for us tonight.
I have Mike Smith in my fantasy, so I'm excited about that for another reason. But yeah, this is great. And like you, I think you touched on already. Like, we could genuinely come back and catch up the Jets. They've been awful lately, like 6 straight losses in a row. So we could, if we keep this momentum going, obviously we're playing the Leafs next game, which isn't ideal. But then again, the Leafs are another interesting team because defensively it's a bit iffy. Like, some games they'll play out of their mind, and then another game everything goes through, right? So it's so weird, the situation in Toronto. Like, they have an amazing offense, we know that already, but like, what do you think we have to do to break through that defense?
They have a bit of injured players as well, right? I can't remember who else is just like, they have a bit of an injured list as well. But I think if we just keep using our speed, and we're the type of team that as soon as we net one early and net one first, we have, I guess, an extra boost to keep going. So it's just going to be keys to play them tight, play them fast, and net a few to start off with. Because as soon as we let one before we score, we're playing catch-up hockey and the confidence is down, right? So I don't know what it's going to take, but I want to touch point here as well. What Steffi's saying is that, and my father actually called it today before the game started, is what if we actually do catch up and end up playing Edmonton in the first round, which leaves a Jets versus Leafs matchup, and they hate each other right now.
Yeah. No, that because no, wait, that was Vancouver. I'm thinking about the Hyman hit. Yeah, Edler hit
Vancouver,
Hyman. That's why he's injured. But there's a whole other situation with Winnipeg and Toronto, so that's an interesting matchup. But the hockey fan
big rivalry.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. But the hockey fan in me I just want to see Leafs against Habs in the playoffs. Like, we haven't seen that in so long. And I feel like that would make such a great playoff series. But then again, I'm a little more confident against Edmonton just because we've had a good record against them this season. But you can't take them for granted, right? Like, they have McDavid and Draisaitl too. So it's like you get Matthews or Marner or McDavid, Draisaitl. You get a two-headed monster
either way.
But I think if everybody comes back healthy, Price is in net, we have a good shot. We have a good shot no matter who we're playing. I think we're good to go.
Yeah, like you said, we've had a decent record against Edmonton this year, but we're able to neutralize McDavid and Draisaitl throughout the year. Boys have done a great job. I think Dano lives rent-free in McDavid's head this season, 100%. But anything can happen in the playoffs. Are they going to turn around and just rip us apart? Or even if we play against the Leafs, that's another matchup that can just be the total opposite. With a healthy Carey Price, healthy lineup, we can go ahead and just, maybe Toronto's going to take it too, I don't want to say too seriously, but you can't help but wonder that they have that little monkey on the back that's saying, get past the first round. Is that going to be too much pressure for them? They have pressure, no doubt.
That's right. They're known as the chokers.
I'm deep down, I don't want to play Toronto because I don't want to be the team that Toronto beats just to get to the second round, But I kind of want to be able to be the team that beats Toronto again in the first round. So it's kind of like
it would feel so good. It would feel so good. But I think you touched on a great point. Is that the key to beating Toronto is without a doubt starting off good, because that's been our problem against them. Like, okay, we've come back twice in a row now from a 2-goal deficit. That's amazing, right? But that's not sustainable. We can't keep doing that in the long run. So, scoring 1-2 right off the bat against Toronto is the way to beat them. You can't let them take the lead because that's when they take off and run with the game.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, I love Jack Campbell. I love him. But I don't know what their goalie situation is going to look like, right? Freddie Anderson's going to come back. Jack Campbell's been doing good. That's another interesting point to think about. Like, how are
their goalie situation is going to be, Yeah,
that's it. So how are teams going to prepare themselves? That might play an advantage to Toronto. But then again, if you decide to go with Anderson, you might be rusty. And then if you go with Campbell, you might choke. So it's just a whole lot of factors going in, a lot to think about. But we're not there yet. We haven't clinched yet. That's the next step, right? We need to clinch our playoff spot, and then we can think ahead of who we're playing.
Yeah, no, exactly. But also another thing to consider with if we play Toronto, and like you said, if we don't get ahead first, as soon as they score, they start to get ahead. Take a look at the past 2 games. Both teams, you can't dismiss Ottawa. They're not a strong team. They always play us tight, and they play us. We know what type of game to expect against them. There's a reason why they beat Montreal and Toronto a few times this season. So what if we decide to pull character wins like we've done in the past 2 games against Toronto? It's highly possible. So there's always that option of, it's the playoffs. Anything can happen.
No, exactly. Like, we have the fire right now. We're riled up. The boys are prime shape. Everybody's got energy. everybody's fighting. There's no one lacking behind. Everybody's contributing, and we have to find a way to keep that going. Like we've had so many. I don't want to say bad games. I'll just say slow games. Not enough implication, not enough heart, and that's kind of due to the fact that Galley's gone. Right, he's the heart of the team. But there's guys that have stepped up a lot, and I'm thinking of Anderson. I'm thinking of Suzuki. Petrie tonight was huge. So the boys have to find a way to find heart somehow, not just out of Galley, and then roll with it. Damn it, roll with it. Don't it's not sustainable to just win one game, lose 2 or 3, win one, lose a couple more. Like we have to keep the streak going. It's so important. So important.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that these past 2 games is what clicks in the boys' head of let's turn the page and build on it.
That's it.
Anything can happen. But overall, much needed 4 points in the last 2 games. Insane. I don't know if you know what it's going to take to get Calgary knocked off. Do you know?
I haven't done the math per se, but we're building a comfortable lead here. Like we were a bit scared. We were a bit scared when we went west for that Edmonton and Calgary little run there, but we're back into it. We're back into it. We're looking ahead. We're not looking behind. So if Calgary loses tonight, gives us a pretty good cushion. But once again, you can't just think we won. Like no, you got to keep going. There's still more games left. So I don't know. I'm not sure what we're gonna need here. Did Nick leave? And Nick. I guess I'm alone now. What's up, guys?
Sorry. I got kicked out of studio for some reason. All right.
That's fun. Technology people.
It's great. Sorry, you were saying. Kind of cut you off.
I'm just blabbering on here, but is there any other points that stood out for you during tonight's game you'd like to touch on?
Yeah. Cole Caufield is awesome. I'm just going to bring it up again.
Yeah, we need to tell ourselves that a couple of times. We have Cole Caufield.
We are entitled
to 15. How did he slip?
We
to 15?
are allowed, as a fan base, we are allowed to freak out over this because when's the last time that we had such a prospect that was up here and that we were waiting for so long that comes around and scores a beautiful goal?
Yeah, I guess the most recent example would be Poehling, but Poehling wasn't as highly touted as Caufield, right? So
yeah, the hype wasn't.
That's the thing. The hype around Caufield is insane. It is real. The hype is real. He scored his first goal, so it's a night of celebration. But there's a lot more to celebrate tonight. Like Primo's second NHL win. That's true.
And
against Ottawa.
2 against Ottawa.
That's the thing. 2 against Ottawa, man. Ottawa's going to start hating him, but we love him. Since Andre Kostitsyn. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Kostitsyn. That's a while back. Yeesh. No, aside from that, I can't think of anything else that pops in my head. What about you?
Man, nothing really stood out in terms of bad, like negative points, because I feel like every guy on the team just really stepped up tonight and played their hearts out. Quick shout out to Brett Kulak, who came back in the lineup. He's not a big flashy guy. He's not going to go get you a goal. Well, he could. That goal against Calgary was amazing. He could, but
he could.
Normally, right? He's just a transition guy, a good mobile defenseman, and that's what he did tonight. I respect that a lot. He took Gustafsson's place, who had an unfortunate turnover last game. Hopefully gets back in the lineup somehow. But Merrill too played a good game. The whole defensive squad really stepped up tonight. Again, Romanov was, man, I want to check how many minutes Romanov had because he played a lot.
His
And he played
past 2
great.
games were just insane. Can you imagine this kid in about 2 to 3 years?
Oh my God. It's his rookie year. We keep forgetting that. It feels like he's been in the league for like 9 years, but no, only his rookie year. It's crazy. I really want to see how many minutes Romanov had tonight. Because
I don't think I saw it early, but that's the fun thing about hopping on a post game right away. We have no stats, just like crushing cans.
Yeah, I can't seem to find it. Oh, I really want to know how many minutes he played. Let's see. I feel like he was on the ice all the time. It was awesome.
If we want to have the perfect quote tonight, it is Cole Caufield who just said, "It's one of my best career goals."
There you go. There you go. I'll love it.
My heart just melted.
What a guy.
I don't know if you're going to find the minutes. I can't find it on...
Oh, wait. I think I got it. Yeah, Romanov played 17 minutes tonight. So I think Ben Chirot was the most used defenseman with 20. Wait, no, that's the average time. Damn. Hold on.
JC Marshall here saying 21:32. Who's this for?
Yeah.
If you want to...
I think that might be right.
Comment?
Whatever. The score sucks, but yeah, no, thank you, JC. But I think like, you know, when you hear the commentator name a player over and over again, that's because he's on the ice a lot and he's doing good things. That was Romanov tonight. He really impressed me. Not only the fight, I love the fight, but he played great tonight, just all over the place. And I'm loving that he gets power play minutes too. He really deserves those.
Definitely. We have Gislain here saying that the Sens are eliminated, and we knew that at the beginning of the season that they would be, and they'll be better next year. 100%. Look, I'm so far from being a Sens fan, it's not even funny, but I will give credit when credit is due. They have a bright future ahead. They have such a young, fast squad. I'm not worried for the Ottawa Senators unless their GM starts trading everybody again. So that's always a possibility here. But if he sticks to whatever he has and the prospects that are coming up, they're going to have an amazing team in the next few years. So yes, they are officially eliminated, and I take pride in saying that, but they will be better in the next few years. That's for sure.
No doubt about it. That they have an insane roster coming up. I think someone wrote in the comments, Shabbat had 30 minutes tonight. That's crazy.
He's been playing insane minutes.
He's used to it.
Insane minutes.
He's their only defenseman, basically, aside from Mete. Or boy, Mete.
Norris. Norris is playing pretty well, too. You got to hand it off to him.
Is Norris a defenseman or a forward? I keep forgetting.
Forward, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, he's a centerman.
Yeah.
Anyways, the future in Ottawa is scary.
It's bright.
From a Habs fan perspective. It's scary, let's be honest. And this year, they're going to have another good draft pick. So, I don't know. Let's enjoy these times where we can beat them and, laugh at them. But in the future, that's going to come and bite us.
We won't be laughing so much. We won't be laughing so much, that's for sure.
No, that's for sure. If they can get like a really good goalie prospect, I think they're set. I think they have everything they need to go far with that group. Like you think Tkachuk, Batherson, Norris, Pinto, Shabbat.
Dandanov is playing pretty well too for them.
Yeah, he's the oldest guy on the team, and he's not even that old. But there's a lot of positives out of Ottawa. But once again, we don't like Ottawa. We're Habs fans. We have to give respect when respect.
Yeah, we give
due.
credit when credit is due. Exactly.
There you go.
But I was kind of expecting you're taking Matt Murray from the Pittsburgh Penguins, who basically won 2 Stanley Cups in a row and one in his rookie year that played amazing for Pittsburgh, and he's signing such a huge contract in Ottawa. And I don't know what happened to this guy. Was it the lack of defense in front of him, or there's a lot of saves where I'm like, the old Matt Murray would have had that. So they're goaltending issues have been inconsistent, and now he's been hurt twice and probably not coming back for the rest of the year, especially now that they're 100% out. Might as well just take the time to rehab. But if, like you said, if they can fix their goaltending, they're going to be insane.
Yeah. The Matt Murray move had me scratching my head when it happened. I didn't really understand it, to be honest. Like he obviously he wasn't going anywhere with Pittsburgh, and it was clear Pittsburgh wanted to go with Tristan Jarry. But
yeah, who had a shutout tonight, by the way.
Yeah, good for him. Good for him. But like Matt Murray, I really didn't see the fit with Ottawa. I still don't. I wonder if he's going to be traded at some point. I doubt it. Now they're stuck with that big ass contract. Shout out to Maxime Ska. Yes, sir. That's my cousin. But that was a weird move. Pierre Dorion has some questionable decisions sometimes. But you know what? That's on them, right? We don't really care. As long as we win.
He can make all the bad decisions that he wants for all I care.
There you go. Trade all your good guys again.
Definitely.
Oh man, it must be painful to watch Stone right now. Eh? Mark Stone is just tearing it up in Vegas. He's got the C too. That's got to be painful as an Ottawa fan. I'm sorry if I'm rubbing it in here, but it's just awful. That's awful.
One guy though that has been, I guess, on the DL this season is Carlson in San Jose. He's been having a bit of a rougher season, so maybe a good move on Ottawa's end, maybe not. But at the time, did not seem like a good trade in my book.
Yeah, no, I don't follow San Jose enough to give you like a clear reason why he's struggling, but it seems as though San Jose is just they have that touch to like bring a player down. It seems like, I don't know, Brent Burns hasn't been doing much of late either. I feel like they've been ruining so many good players.
All of San Jose has just been this year.
Yeah, these past couple of seasons have not been great there. I don't know what the problem is really, but I mean, Erik Karlsson went from by far the best defenseman in the league to top 50 maybe. I don't know. It's sad to see, honestly. It's really sad.
Yeah, great guy. They could not stand him in Ottawa, but amazing player anywhere else.
He was annoying in Ottawa. Shit. I remember that.
I think we're going to cap off here, you guys. Just been on for about 45 minutes now and getting pretty late. But again, Cole Caufield brings it home for us in overtime versus Ottawa and officially eliminates the Ottawa Senators.
Wow. So music to my ears. I could listen to you saying that for hours and on end. Like, wow.
I think I'm just going to record it and send it to the group chat.
I can't believe it. Like, you can't draw it up any better than that. It's just nuts. It just reminded me of the Stahl overtime goal too. Like his first game with the team, he played an all right game, and then an overtime goal. Wow. It's been a rock and roll, like a roller coaster season. Sorry, but tonight's a good night. Yep.
Tonight's a good night. We are going to have a perfect night's sleep, wake up extra happy tomorrow, and rewatch the whole damn game.
Yep. Oh, for sure.
Not going to lie. Going to watch some Canadiens Express. Actually, no, it's not on RDS today, so it's going to have to be the whole damn game on TVA Sport. Unfortunately, TVA, but we'll just mute it.
Yeah. Felix Seguin. So annoying. But I can't stand Sportsnet. I can't stand TVA Sport. It's got to be RDS. Like
has to be.
Pierre and Marc are the best. They're the best duo. But oh man, it just pained me. Good thing is when Caufield scored, I was the one screaming like a little girl. Like I couldn't hear Felix Seguin screaming like he usually does. So that was the good thing. I couldn't hear his little whiny voice. But enough.
Me, it was Toffoli's goal. I think the whole neighborhood heard me. I was like, that one counted. And then a little bit of swear words followed by that.
There you go. Yeah, I didn't scream loud enough, so I heard his whiny voice. But beautiful game.
It is what it is.
Game.
Beautiful game, beautiful goals, beautiful night. It's gonna be a beautiful day tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
So
amazing.
pumped.
Good night, Habs.
So let's
fans.
hope we feed off of that and tackle that this week against Edmonton and Toronto and finish the season on a high note. If the stars are aligned, we might catch up Winnipeg. Anything can happen. So just going to remind you guys to subscribe to Habs Tonight on YouTube. We've got some clips coming out tomorrow from the Josh Georges and Chris Nyland interview, as well as many other clips during the week. Monday is Autour de la Ligue, normally with Shane and myself, but Shane is going to be MIA this week, so we're going to be joined by Julien, who was a guest earlier this year on the show. So he's going to be doing the show with me in French. And then on Wednesday, we have Pierre-Alexandre Parenteau. That's going to be on with Dale Weiss and myself, actually. So that's going to be a fun one. And then we're going to have Crushing Cans later on during the week. Not sure what's going on yet for that. So we're going to confirm everything with you guys as soon as we have details. So don't forget to subscribe and to follow us on social media. We appreciate all of your support. And Shane, I'm going to let you send us off here.
Yeah, I'm really hyped for Wednesday's show with Pierre Parenteau. He he only played one season with the Habs. I feel like he had a pretty big impact, and man, his shootout goals were just nuts. He was straight money in the shootouts. But you're gonna kill it on the show with Dale. That's gonna be great. And you know what? Good night, Habs fans. This one's for you. Beautiful game tonight.
Beautiful. All right. Cheers, guys.